tonight. So, if there's any questions there. He did mention on Thursday with the windstorm, some roads, they would cut their way in and then have to turn around and cut their way back out. The trees were dropping that quickly, so I do appreciate everything they did for us that night. I thanked Ontario Hydro as well. Is there anything that we should forward to Dan at a later date?
Just a big thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, thank you.
we have indeed mentioned that already. We'll go on to John Paul Negrinati then. So he's giving us a heads up on January 4th meeting. Computer issues of transferring computers. Okay, and Will is a little busy right now, and Chris,
I just have that the Canada Student Grant application process had opened, and we have submitted for a museum student and a public works student as of today. We're getting ready for year end. It's pretty busy.
and we'll see that later on, but
Yes.
with no specifics. So if there are no questions on staff reports, we'll go to committee reports, and we'll start with Councillor Moore.
Nothing.
Okay, and on to Councillor Marchant.
Nothing tonight.
Thank you. Councillor Kurt.
Okay, I have just a January library schedule. We're not having a meeting this month. We're gonna have one in January, but there's going to be a little bit of a change in the schedule for the library opening. So I'm just gonna read off what I got from Marie on this. In view of the new COVID Omicron reality, I suggest we postpone reopening in January with expanded library hours. I communicated with Ben Musso and the municipality and at 250 Clark is also reducing their activity in the new year. We can revisit the subject at our next board meeting on January the 24th. For now, the library will continue and is currently at it where it is currently. Additionally, I would like to thank everyone for your time and dedication to the library. It's a pleasure working with you all. Marie Ross.
Okay. Okay, so Chris just pointed out we may have to speak up
If
because,
we're being recorded on the phone instead of
Oh,
on our
down on
regular.
the,
right,
sorry, I
Yes,
was
sorry.
facing,
okay, so I'll keep looking at Will. Councillor Scott.
Okay, Kids Christmas is on the weekend. Some of the rec staff, some of our staff came out and helped wrap gifts and assisted Santa. And they went out and it was the delivery and it was nothing but good positive feedback. Thanks to the rec committee, the firefighters have spent a ton of time doing all this and the community appreciates it.
Thank you. Spread that Christmas joy. I don't have a lot. Last Thursday, there was a North Bay and District Health Unit call-in meeting, and I thought I should take that one because there would be, I expected some new restrictions, but none of the restrictions. It was very political. No restrictions came out of North Bay. No restrictions came out of this health unit. They all came from the provincial government, and I know we've talked about them tonight. And just little things. They said Omicron will be 100% by the end of December, wiping out Delta. 8 times more infectious. And they, again, from the health unit, they questioned the severity of it and hopeful that it isn't as serious. And Now they're looking at England and wherever where they don't believe it's as serious, okay? And then they went over all the capacity, 50% capacity, large gatherings and anything over 1,000 and then whatever. That at that time there were 45 active in North Bay and 1 hospitalized. That's gone up, I think, by 3 today. And as of Thursday, they had no confirmed Omicron. And as of Thursday, we were the lowest per capita with COVID in the province. So that was positive. That was neat, you know. But you know, everything has changed. And Friday, the provincial government came up with new restrictions. So it's just, as the guy said, it's fluid. It will continue to change, and I think we're all waiting. And then we had an East Hill meeting the day before, and they have again, the temporary wage enhancement goes now till March. We've had to increase the level of staffing, and there were 3 things at East Hill. And again, sometimes you wonder about the patients, clients are still allowed to go on day trips, but they can't go overnight. Okay, so also all the visitors now have to be vaxxed and have gone back to staff testing twice a week. So the staff, they were very happy about that. Speaking of staff, they have a new disease prevention position that the government mandated starting January 2022. The good news is the union ratified the contract, and it's a 3-year contract, and that's a first. We've never had one that long. And the staff, the day after they ratified, then the staff had to do the assignment of scheduling rotations. And of course, everybody wanted the same week, so it wasn't a pleasant day, but they'd already ratified the day before, so it did work out. And the ISIP grant for all the renovations, they awarded the tender, and it went out, and they have to start, they have to do a lot of a lot of work inside with cabling, and the stuff has been purchased, it's all ready to go, the people are there ready to go, but the provincial government hasn't agreed on the signage yet to go out in front that says you received this money. So until we get our provincial signage, we have the federal, but not the provincial, so until we get it, everything waits to lay okay that sign, and the sign has to be in the ground in front before we start any work. So, you know, now and they're trying to get this inside work done now because you can't work outside. So we're waiting for the province to sign off on our signage. And I mentioned the new long-term rules, and I went for 3 days, and I think I might have mentioned this last time, because